final word. Nah. Now. Nah. You know what it is. It's the final word. It's the final word. Final word. Now it's the final word. You know what it is. It's the final word. Final word. Yeah. Final. It's the final word. It's the final word. Final word. Yeah. Final. Now it's the final word. You know what it is. It's the final word. Final word. Now.
Drinking milk. My guy's drinking milk.
Yo, let me be, bro.
He needs some milk.
Hey, we got a lot to talk about, but we finally back, bro.
We're finally back, guys. So, holiday break is over. One thing, we took a break. One
Yeah,
thing that
I
doesn't take a
definitely-
break, though, is facts. Facts don't take breaks. There's no holiday breaks for facts. There's no holiday breaks for hot takes. And there's no holiday breaks for the final word. So, like always,
sir.
welcome back, everybody who's going to be tuning in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Like always, get ready for hot takes, heavy hits, and even bigger debates. Welcome to the final word. It's your boy Elliot and your guy Jeffrey, and we're just excited to kick it back and start with a hit, brother. Just start with a hit.
Sir. Yes, sir, bro. So, man, what do you want to get into first today?
Bro, there's so much.
There is a
There's
lot.
so
We missed
much.
a lot. We missed a lot,
We
bro.
miss a lot, and I'm not gonna lie. I did took some time off from like sports in general.
Yeah.
I did like throughout the holidays. I wasn't really keeping. I would see whatever was coming up on my feed, like on Instagram and all like that. But I wasn't really following and how you say this, investigating deeply into
Mhm.
any specific subjects
Yeah.
or anything like that. But there's a lot of things that are interesting. Today we're just gonna have a talk,
A breeze through. Yeah, a little breeze
breeze
through.
through. Yeah.
I want to get into a little bit of Trey Young because that's the hot topic right now, bro.
Now,
Now,
before you go with
man,
that, my brother,
go ahead.
you guys can go to our YouTube channel shorts. You guys can go to our Instagram shorts. You guys can go to our TikToks. You guys can go to our previous stream. You guys will find it faster in our shorts because I cannot tell you in which episode specifically it was.
Mhm.
But I did said this had to happen.
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
this.
I thought about that.
One of the comments in the short was that for what that was that why was that necessary, that was a dumb
Yeah.
take. Like,
I actually
I
want
mean,
to see
I mean,
exactly what he said.
I
Go ahead,
respect
keep
that,
talking.
What up, my boy Jamil? Like,
What's up, Jamil? What's up, bro?
I respect that, but I did said this thing. I said this had to happen at the beginning of the season. I thought it was enough. I thought the trial, the attempt, a success with Trey Young as being the face of the franchise kind of run its course, and it was just better for the organization and better for Trey Young just for them to part ways. And yeah, brother. I mean, and now we're
Yeah, I
seeing
mean,
that we've seen that come now through to fulfillment now with the Trey Young request for the trade. Do you found the comment from the
yeah,
one?
I just hearted his comment now, so now he can go back and think about it. He said, "This is quote from Lucky M5267, brother. I quote you: idiotic take. Trade him for what?"
Uh-huh.
Now,
Uh-huh.
there's I don't want to say a million reasons, but there is one huge reason to trade him. I mean, you guys have Jalen. I think the Hawks, they have a good core on them now, and it's sad to kind of say that Trey Young. I don't see him in those plans, especially with Jalen Johnson kind of being their primary ball handler now. He definitely an all-star caliber player. He's super young. I think he's not even 23 yet. So the kid
Mhm.
still has room to get stronger, to develop those skills. And Trey Young might have even had an influence on Jalen Johnson the way he's playing now, but
Yeah.
He might even thank him for that and everything. But I just can't see them both being two dominant, ball dominant players on the Hawks. That can facilitate both at the same time. I mean, we see it a little bit with Luca and LeBron, but one has to take a setback. You know what I mean? Like LeBron is still not averaging his triple double damn near. You know what I mean? But now it's Luca, so it's a kind of you kind of have to balance that. I don't think Trey Young. He's still young. I think he still kind of has more to give, and I don't think the Hawks fall into that plan.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I don't want to sound redundant. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be redundant. I'm bringing something back that I said a couple weeks ago when I brought my point on a reason why they should have parted ways. But I feel like the Rockets. I'm sorry, I said Rockets because Jamil said he fits well on the Rockets, and I truly think I
I'll tell
prefer
you in a bit.
I prefer Trey Young and the Rockets than Shepard. And I don't want to sound like a Shepard hater,
I mean,
but
yeah, you can say that.
but we're gonna get that into a second
Yeah, we'll
because
get there. Yeah, we'll
we'll get
get there.
there. We're there in a second. I do feel like the Hawks peaked on 2021 when they had that run at the
Yeah,
Eastern Conference Final.
yeah,
They were a playing team. Since then they have been playing teams first round exits, and this has been constantly reconstructing the and reshuffling the roster.
yeah,
They haven't found any like kind of like steady pace, any consistent success since that run. And if you're building around a superstar and you still are stuck in the middle 4 years later than the success, then something is wrong. You have to go back to the
yeah,
drawing board. You have to start moving pieces. You have to start. You have to start considering removing pieces, not even moving pieces, but removing pieces out of the equation.
yeah,
And I think Trey Young has heard the noise. I think like what I said before is something that was from an executive perspective, something that might have been rumbling on the front office. Um, and yeah, man, I mean, yeah, I mean, when you
yeah. I
come with
mean,
an executive saying that the teammates hate playing with Trey Young. I mean, this is
yeah.
an
I wanted
executive,
to get into that a
anonymous
little bit more.
executive. They can't even say that. So there's obviously something going on internally within the front office and other executives that we don't hear, but obviously
Yeah,
we
yeah,
see because there's something not going on. There's something that is not happening that is not happening, that is not going well within the organization and within obviously having Trey Young as your main guy.
yeah. Now, I wanted to ask you though. Do you think that I'm not gonna lie, bro. I kind of see some truth into that. Now, do you really believe that there's players or that the Hawks players hate playing with Trey Young? Do you believe that's a true rumor?
Um,
I
when you
can
have a lot
see
of
it. I can see it, bro.
when you have a lot of people, um, I wouldn't. Man, it's hard, man. Like, yes, I could see it, but also no. You're talking about a guy though that facilitates the ball really well. I mean, we're talking about a guy
Yeah,
that has led the league in assists, has led the
yeah,
Eastern Conference in assists, has led his team in assists. So he's a guy that's distributing the ball. He's a point guard that is passing the ball. Is he jacking some weird shots? Yes, but he's also looking at
yeah,
ways of how to get his teammates involved. Sorry. So, um, but when you're dealing with so many people, with so many personalities, you are gonna come out wrong or not good towards people. There's people who are just not gonna like you. But
right. Yeah, of course.
I don't know what is that true behind the statement that the players hate playing with him.
To
Like
play
bro,
with them.
they hate. Hate is
Yeah,
such a strong word, bro.
it is. It
Like,
is. It is. Oh
come
my,
on now, like
but you know what? I feel like they're saying more so kind of it's not really fun to play with Trey Young. I feel like those would have been better choice of words. But it's
no, no,
funny that
no.
you said,
Sorry,
yeah,
and I agree with you. It could have been better choice of word if that's what he was trying to say. I feel like he could have
yeah,
been intentional with the word hate, because there's people who
yeah.
I don't like playing with. It's not fun playing with you, bro. But you're so good, like I don't mind playing with you. Like I
Right,
know you're gonna
exactly.
take us there. You know what I'm talking about? But when I'm
Right,
talking about
right.
hating playing with you, brother. I don't care if we're winning. I don't want to be here
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's
Right,
like,
right,
so
exactly.
the word hate there, I think it might have been intentional. I don't know what is the truth behind it though, and I want more reports to come out
Yeah.
on that.
I feel like maybe that could have been a thing coming from the Hawks, or executives trying to just get him to push out of there more. You know what I mean? But I wanted to talk because I remember you said 2021 was kind of like their peak, which that was honestly his best season. But I'm surprised to not see him at least shoot 40% from the three. So kind of like you're saying, he's definitely jacking up threes. Now I can see where that becomes a problem because Trey Young is a player who's gonna strictly be an offensive player for you. He's not gonna bring any defense or be an anchor in any type of way. He's gonna be the guy that gets picked on. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And a guy, not to say that players hate playing with Luca. I'm not saying that at all. But us, let's just say, as when we played pickup basketball, it's annoying to play with a guy who wants the ball the whole time but does not play a lick of defense. And
Yeah.
not saying that that's the reason, but I do feel like players like that play a part into that. Now, Trey Young ain't no Luca. You know what I'm saying? Trey Young ain't averaging no 32 a game and a damn near triple double. Luca's definitely better than Trey Young. But just that kind of play style, I feel like can rub off a lot of players, especially not winning, bro. I mean, in Dallas, at least they were in the hunt a lot of the times. They were able to sign players in Dallas. The Hawks
Hmm.
can't really get. I think the best player the Hawks might have gotten was Kristaps Porzingis that they could have got over there with Trey Young. So there's not
I
really
mean,
a
I mean,
market for you over there either.
DeJounte Murray, I think he's decent.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
he's
pretty
good.
good
He's
too, and I,
really
I
he's
like
good.
him. And I know they
He's
brought
good.
him back, but that's also another issue. Like you're bringing, and this is also
It's
goes
another
to show,
guard.
kind of like it's another guard, and then on top of another guard is another ball dominant guard that they brought
Yeah,
that
yeah,
never meshed,
exactly.
that never clicked. You know what I'm talking about? So it's
Nah,
like I feel like inconsistent shooting, defensive liability lineups, all of these things has affected the roster of the Hawks over this past 4, soon to be 5 years. And
right.
yeah, brother, I mean, it sucks. It sucks, and it sucks for him.
Yeah, it does suck for him, bro. I thought he would have been, especially with those that them Nick the against the Knicks runs that he's had. I feel like he would have been a Hawk, a true Hawk legend, which is
I
still a
really
Hawk
thought.
legend. You know what I mean?
No, bro, come on.
I
Let's not
think,
get
I
into
think.
this, bro.
Oh my
He's
God,
definitely like,
bro.
you're not gonna put him up there with Dominic Wilkins. You're not going to.
I mean, I don't think so, but I think when you think of one of the best Hawks players ever, I think Trey Young could be in the conversation.
No, bro. You're
You don't think
delusional,
so?
bro.
Nah,
No,
the Hawks
you're
don't really have
crazy.
nobody though. But name me five players from the Hawks that you think, or
Um,
three, just three, like
ISO Joe,
legends.
ISO Joe,
Okay,
Al Horford,
okay.
Dominic Wilkins. Um, I forgot his name. He used to be at forward. Millips. Jesus
Millsap.
Christ. Millsap.
Oh,
Thank you. He was.
Millsap, bro. But you can't name Millsap say he's a legend and not Trey Young.
I mean,
But he
bro.
has he wasn't there for. I mean, let me see how many years. Trey Young's already 27. He's been there since 2018, bro. I think he had like that's 8 years, 7 years. I don't know. I think Trey Young will definitely be mentioned as one of the Hawks' best players.
4 All
But
Stars with Atlanta. Key leader of the 2015 Hawks team that won 60 and 22. Elite two-way forward.
who
Uh,
they calling a two way
this is
for?
Mil. This is Millsap. Millsap.
Oh, I was about to say.
I don't know. I think it might be a little bit of a stretch with Millsap, but I'll go R Horford,
Hmm.
ISO Joe. I'm biased with ISO Joe, bro.
I like
ISO Joe
ISO
is
Joe
my
though.
guy, bro. I mean, I
Yeah,
really
bro,
enjoy
he
watching him
is.
play. Shifty, strong. Yeah, ISO Joe for me is a legend. Um, and Dominic Wilkins. I mean, Dominic Wilkins is Dominic Wilkins.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's kind of sad for Trey Young, honestly. Now, where do you think he ends up though? Where do you think is the best fit? I wanted to touch up on what Jamil just said. I don't like him on the Rockets, bro. I don't think and now that since we were talking about Reed Shepard, how you'll have him over Reed Shepard. Yes, I think Trey Young is a better player than Reed Shepard. I don't think he's a better. I'm not gonna say he's a better fit. I don't think Trey Young himself would be a good fit for the Rockets.
You know what, bro? It's just that. Can you read me his numbers this year and last year?
Yeah,
And I want you to tell me this too. How has he been health wise? Because I truly thought
he's
when he
hurt
was on
now.
fire, those 2020, 2021, like on those runs in the playoffs where I mean,
Yeah,
I mean he got the nickname Ice Tray because this kid
Yeah, he
was
did.
legit on
He
fire. I
was
mean, this
super
kid has
clutch, bro,
eyes on
against
his veins.
Boston.
I said, man, this kid could be like legit. How we see him right now, Shangun as baby Jokic, and which or that comparison, I was like,
With,
bro, this kid could be the next Steph Curry, or
yeah,
like be
literally.
within that realm of playing style. But
I
the
always knew he
difference,
was gonna be good though.
I know,
I like his play style.
I wasn't a
Remember,
fan
I told you.
coming out of Oklahoma. I wasn't a fan of Trey Young. I thought his game wasn't gonna translate. He was too small, too skinny, too
Yeah.
frail. Couldn't play a lick of defense. Couldn't stay in front of
Which is hurting
nobody.
him now. That's hurting
Yeah,
him
it is
now.
hurting him now. And then, man, but I feel like the organization does does play a role in how it's turning out, though, because if we start looking at Steph Curry just as the goat of that play style, right? Of like that
Mhm.
off the ball snake slithery guy who's always moving. It shoots very well. Good dribbler, good passer, a good finisher. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Their whole focus is offensively. If we look at the Warriors and the job that they did on building correctly around the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry.
Yeah, bro.
And then you start seeing from 2017 to 2025 the process of drafting and trying to get guys on the free agency and trade deadlines. The Hawks have done a terrible job. They haven't done any
Yeah,
justice to Trey Young to try to
that's
build
what I'm
around him,
saying.
because
Yeah,
it's not like we haven't seen a guard that cannot defend. Now, you know what I'm talking about. We have seen
yeah,
guards that are
yeah.
very efficient, very good, and crucial on on a winning team that are purely offensive. You
Right.
know, and we've seen them work before. And what is needed is the right pieces around them, and I feel like the Hawks haven't done that. So where does
Bro.
where's the Trey Young fits? I don't think Trey Young it is as easy as a plug in and play
No, he's
kind
not.
of
That's the thing.
player. So
He's not.
like he's not a KD where you just put KD. You can drop KD at the Washington Wizards tomorrow,
Yeah, bro.
and
Yeah,
KD
bro.
is gonna give you buckets after bucket. Like, you know what I'm talking about. He's gonna be
Yeah,
able to
like
play off the
he.
ball. He's gonna be able to make his
Right,
own like
right.
look for his own shots. Like, so he's not that kind of player. So it
I
is
think that's what
interesting
makes
to
Curry so
see.
good, though.
Yeah, yeah,
Being able to play off the ball, bro.
yeah.
But go ahead.
No, it's gonna be interesting to see how the trade is gonna look like. Where are they gonna try to send him?
I don't
Um,
know. I wouldn't be mad. I did hear the Wizards though. I don't know how I feel about that honestly, because it's the Wizards.
who are they sending to the? I mean, they're sending them to the Wizards.
Probably
Let's
like
just send him.
CJ McCollum.
They're sending him to his graveyard, my guy. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
like, so it's like,
I think Miami, Sacramento could use him for sure. Sacramento. Dang, bro, that's hard. Cause it's I don't know. I'm trying to look at teams and see what. I think the Kings honestly is probably the most desperate in my opinion to land them. Cause where else could you really? I mean, Toronto. Could you send them to Toronto?
for who though? Because you got to remember, it's a trade.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who are they sending? Who are they gonna send over there?
Toronto can send. You could package up RJ Barrett. Uh, I don't know though, cause they got. I don't know.
Like, I'll keep Trey Young for RJ Barrett, bro. I'll just keep Trey Young if you're gonna send me RJ Barrett. Like, you have to be some
I mean,
picks
I
in
think they
there.
could package up more stuff, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know, bro. But I mean, like in terms of him fitting, I know with a trade though, it kind of like
What do you
eliminates
think?
that because you got
What
to
do you
take
think about the
away.
Magic?
I thought about that, but then it's kind of like
Because
I don't know.
who's the guard in the Magic?
They got Desmond Bain right now.
Desmond
He's
Bain
good. Yeah, he's pretty
as
good.
the
I like Desmond Bain.
but he's not a point guard.
He is a point guard. Oh, he plays more like a shooting guard though. So you're right. They got Tyson Jones, who's not really. Yeah, Jalen Suggs too. I
Like
think they could
imagine,
use him.
imagine Trey Young
Yeah,
on the Magic with Desmond Bain with Paolo Banquero.
yeah, I like that.
I feel like that could be the best one of the best fit for him. Maybe
Honestly,
there,
yeah, I like
and
Toronto, bro.
I'm just thinking from a team that is because the Magic are not fully constructed.
Nah,
Um,
I think they got room to grow though.
obviously, but they have room to grow, and you have Desmond Bain, a solid shooting guard. You have you're gonna have your face of the franchise on Paolo Banquero, and then you're gonna have that number two on Trey Young. I think that could be a decent three, and you start building around those three guys, especially Banquero and
Yeah,
Trey Young. And I feel like in 2 to 3 years from now, you could have a playoff
but
competing team.
Wagner too. Yeah, they can be good.
Yeah,
I would like to see that. That would honestly, bro. That's I'm looking at all the teams right now, and it's kind of that's probably the best fit. I don't want to
and
sound
I'm trying to
crazy.
be here, and I'm trying to be. Sorry to interrupt you again, Jeffrey. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
interrupting you a lot. My
No,
bad,
no,
bro.
you're good. I'm not even
Um,
noticing.
and I feel, bro, like I'm looking at this trades that, like, optimistically, they could send him somewhere that where he could actually do something,
Right.
contribute to a building of a culture, to the building of a competing team. If not sent, I don't think they're gonna send him to a already built competing team. I don't think, because like what I
Oh
said
yeah.
before, I don't think he's a plug in. Like, oh, we made the set,
No, no,
like that.
no.
He's not a
Yeah.
plug in and play kind of guy. So he's gonna have to
Exactly.
be on a
Exactly.
team that he's gonna have to learn how to match his style, or the culture and system that is already established there. Because he's gonna come from a team that he was the system for, or he was
Right.
trying to be the system since
Hmm.
2017. So he's gonna have to get accustomed now to being number two somewhere else. I don't think there's a team that he can be number one unless they send him to the bottom of the rack,
No. Right.
Washington Wizards, Brooklyn Nets, stuff like that right now.
I don't honestly. I think the Brooklyn Nets that wouldn't be horrible. Him and then Michael Porter Jr. Obviously, I don't think they'll make do anything like right away. But if you can build around those two, that wouldn't be horrible.
What do you think of the New Orleans Pelicans?
I don't know, cause the thing is that with them, bro, they're still kind of like up in the air. Like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna just ride out with Zion until the wheels fall off? Like, what
Who's
are
the
they
point
doing?
guard there? I think Zion is done, my guy.
Alvarado,
Honestly, I
yeah,
do
he's
think.
done.
I think he's done already. I don't.
Alvarado,
I think the Pelicans gonna have to, and this is what 6th of January. This is
Dejounte
six
Murray's
fifty
there,
three.
and
Oh
Jordan
no no
Poole.
yeah no, definitely
Yeah,
not
no,
done unless you send DeJounte Murray back
back
to
to the
the
Hawks.
trade,
That
like
wouldn't be
back to the
bad.
Hawks, and then you have Johnson and DeJounte Murray. But I was gonna say the day is January 6th, is about to be 7 o'clock in the at night of 2026. Um, my name is Eli Ramirez. You guys can come back here again and hear this take. The Pelicans have to just release Zion Williams. I mean, he's just sitting now and he's basically robbing them at this point. This
Yeah,
man might as well just grab a bag, a gun, go to the safe, and just get the remaining of his money, because this man is
yeah.
robbing the Pelicans. This guy is unreliable. He is unresponsible, and I don't even think he likes the game no more. If he would like the game, bro, he
I
would
don't
be
think
doing
so
what he needs
either.
to do. He gets paid to be in shape. He gets paid to be healthy. He gets paid to perform, to be out at the court. This kid is never at the court. I think it's time for them just to let this guy go. Just let him go. I think his time in the NBA is done. He should go play at Turkey. He should go play overseas in Puerto Rico somewhere. But I don't think there should be a spot for Zion Williamson anymore. He's just stealing
Nah,
people's money. He's just bringing the hopes up of the fans of the organization. They pay good money to try to hope to see him play, and this guy is never available. Just get rid of this guy.
I agree, bro. I think they do need to get rid of him. I mean, he's definitely been a disappointment, bro. I mean, the what sucks is though that you can see the skill with him. You know what I mean? That's what sucks. That all of his part of his downfall is all discipline, bro. That's the sad part about it. Because I mean, he had chances, bro, and just to slim down and work with his body. I mean, today's technology, bro, you can find, you know what I mean, a good weight for you that you feel like to prevent injuries and less pressure on those knees, because it's pretty much his knees, bro, that just give out on him. I don't know, bro. I think he did it to himself, but what a sad way to see him go down.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, it didn't caught me by surprise. It was just reassurance of what I said earlier,
Yeah, you did say
on
that.
on a couple of weeks ago. Um, yeah, Atlanta's just caught in between competing and rebuilding. They're not bad enough to tank. They're not good enough to contend. They have salary cap pressure.
There's
And they're
10th
obviously
seed right now.
not in the no clear championship path. There's no clear championship path for this team
Mm-mm.
right now. So you just gotta blow it up, brother, and blow it up, and not even blow it up. Just get this guy out of there. It's better for him. It's better for you. Focus on this young bull coming up. Build around him. And do not commit the same mistake that you guys did with Trey Young, with not properly building the team around this kid. Now,
Yeah,
put the chips where they belong. Put them on Johnson. Build around Johnson. Create a contending team with Johnson. And that's what they have to do, brother.
yeah. I mean, bro, this kid, 23, 10, and 8, bro. I mean, and let me see, he's 24, so he is a little bit older, but 24 is still a kid, bro. Still young. Now, bro,
A
we
lot
gotta
of room
talk
to
about
grow. A lot of room to
yeah, a
grow.
ton of room to grow. We gotta talk about this Oklahoma City Thunder team, bro. They're
Let's
6-6 in their last 12. After starting, I think I saw it was 24-1. Now,
That's what happens
I
when you
want to
start
ask you
talking
though.
too much.
Yeah, because they definitely were. I
That's
feel
what
like they were
happens
getting
when
a
you
little
start
too
talking too
cocky.
much. Talking about, oh, we're better than the 2016
Oh, yeah,
Warriors.
I don't like him, bro. I'm sorry, I don't like him.
Oh, we could have beat the Bulls. Like when you
Nah,
start talking like that, brother, I mean, you guys are not a dynasty, brother. You're comparing yourself to a dynasty after one championship. You have
mm-hmm.
to you have to learn how to appreciate the guys who to make the path for you to walk where you're walking right now.
Right.
The guys who laid the bricks down. You guys are nothing yet. Nothing. One championship is won. Who knows? You won this championship now. You guys might not win another championship in 30 years.
Yeah,
So
whole life.
you saw this one now. Enjoy it now. Work towards the next one. But please, brother. I mean, you start talking crazy. You sound dumb. You guys honestly, you sound dumb. To a certain extent, you have to respect it because for you to be uh for you to be successful, a lot of times you have to be a little delusional. But
Yeah,
there's guys who sound delusional and sound cool, and then you want to kind of follow behind the delusion. You're like, oh yeah,
yeah. There's a lot
I'm
of
I'm
weird
going
stuff.
to I'm going to war with this guy. Now, when this kid said this, it made me cringe. Honestly, I was like, what
He's
is this guy
he's
saying?
cringy, bro.
He's a
He's
cringy
definitely cringy.
kid.
He's definitely crazy. You saw what he did with like the Kobe. Have you seen that picture of Kobe when he broke his arm with the pajamas under his basketball shorts? It was like
Yeah,
one.
I know what Kobe's
Yeah,
that. I know what
he
pictures that from
he
Kobe.
literally recreated that when he hurt his wrist, bro. Like
Yeah,
with the
that's
brace on,
corny.
like
That's
super
corny.
corny. It's like Tatum level of cringy, bro.
Yeah, bro. And I love
What was
Tatum,
it
but
that
my
Tatum
guy,
did?
you are
Uh,
cringy too, bro.
we
We
did
did
it!
it.
Like, bro, no, don't ever do that. That was cringy, bro.
What they
Like
gonna say
super cringe.
now? What they gonna say now?
Nah, bro. I am, but now, bro,
Brother.
they've had this stretch since he's came back. This is since he's came back. So I
I'm not
mean,
gonna
obviously
scapegoat
the
him
record,
neither. I'm not gonna scapegoat. He's cringy, but I'm not gonna scapegoat him. He's a solid two.
of
He's
course.
a solid player,
I'm not saying
but
he's not.
yeah,
I think him being there is taking away the ball from at least this is how they were playing when it was just Shea. It was kind of like, okay, you're the number one guy, you need the ball, get a bucket, blah blah, and everybody else kind of just shares the basketball. You know what I mean? That's how they were playing before Jalen Williams arrived onto the scene.
hmm
Now when he did come onto the scene, he needs the ball more. You're Other guys are getting a little bit colder. Their streak, you know what I'm saying? Like their stroke that they were having in the beginning of the year is slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of
So
guys are gonna
I
have
think
less
that can
touches of
mess
the
up.
ball with him in the court.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
exactly.
sure.
I think that definitely messed up their flow a little bit because, and they're a great team, bro. I'm not saying that they're a great team, but excuse me, let's not forget, bro. This team got took into 7 games by Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal
Yeah,
Siakam,
bro.
and Game
Yeah.
7, Tyrese Halliburton tore his Achilles. That we wouldn't have. He started off hot
He
that
started
game.
in a hot,
So we don't
brother.
know how that would have ended. Now, I'm not knocking Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, but when you're talking about how, at least when you talk how they were speaking, or how they
Hmm.
speak, I don't want to say they because it's really just a couple. Like even Chet, bro. Chet is kind of like a little cringy, a little bit. But Jalen Williams, he's all like, the cringiest one was like, oh, what you like to eat? I like some cornbread. And so I'm
Yeah,
like, bro,
bro.
like,
They're
yeah, chill
crazy,
out.
bro.
But Jalen Williams, bro, like I don't know. I don't think that I think they got a little bit too ahead of themselves. For
Yeah, I
sure.
mean, I'm not gonna. I totally agree. They're gonna definitely have less touches on the. There's some guys who are gonna have less touches of the ball when with J Dub being there. But we have seen definitely like bad stretches of basketball. They
From
start
them,
hot
bro.
and then
I
they
mean,
just
did you
go.
see yesterday?
Yeah, I didn't see yesterday. I'm talking about
Do you
I
want
did saw them the other day, but
they lost by
you see like
27 to the
I did
Hornets, bro.
to the Hornets. I saw some of the highlights. I didn't watch the game fully, but we see stretches of like swinging games, like bro, where they're like it's like now and we saw that also at the beginning of the season, bro. Like the first 2 or 3 games they
Hmm.
won were like by 1 point, and it was like a custom
Yeah,
switch
that
of
first
lead,
game versus the
custom switch
Rockets,
and lead.
remember?
Yeah, the defense, like the different
Hmm.
lapses after strong starts, like they'll start strong and then this just dying off defensively, which is crazy to say because this year the team last year was the best defensive team of the league. This
Yeah,
team, I think, now is still one of the best defensive team of the league.
yeah, for
But
sure.
it's just those like crucial moments where like what is happening? Like I don't know if it's a problem of immaturity. I mean, it's still a super young core,
Yeah, they are really young.
um, rather than a talent issue. Because I'm not gonna put in doubt their talent. Them kids are talented. You don't win a championship in the National Basketball Association just by luck. Like, you know what I'm talking about? No, you need to be
No,
a
not at
talented team. You
all.
need to be locked in. So I don't know if if you can just throw that into like immaturity still as the team, but you cannot commit the mistakes that they have been committing lately. Um, and also they just found their daddy, brother. They
Yeah,
found a
I think that
guy.
got in their head. I think that
I
that got
think
to them.
they found that guy that just put belt to a double S, brother. You
Yeah.
know, and Wemby wants that smoke, brother. Wemby
Yeah.
wants that smoke,
I'm a big fan of Wemby, bro.
bro. You
Big
see, this
fan.
kid mentality is amazing. That's how I want all basketball players to have,
Yeah.
all leaders, all young men to have this mentality and approach to challenges and adversities. I mean, bro, this kid wants to face the smoke. He wants to face the danger head on, chest first.
Hmm.
Um, and they're saying also we're the team is gonna have to beat us. SGA is oh sorry, SGA is gonna have to beat us by himself. You know what I'm talking about? It's like they're trying to lock
Right,
other
right.
people up, like more traps, more bodies.
That yeah.
Uh, they're forcing the balls out of his hand. So there's just like it's just bro pushing the pace on him, just
Yeah.
forcing him to just dash the ball, dish the ball. Sorry, and giving it to the other guys to beat him. I meant to say they're forcing SGA to pass the ball. They're not going to allow SGA to control the rhythm, to get into rhythm, to pace the basketball, to pace the rhythm of the basketball. Uh,
Hmm.
um, and they're just going to force it out of his hands and make the other guys make the shots, make the other guys make the free throws, make the other guys
Yeah.
make the pass that says, you know. Um,
Right.
and those straps have been working, bro. Those things
Yeah,
has
they
been working.
definitely have. I think they gave the Spurs gave out the blueprint for OKC. But bro, I mean, sheesh. I was not expecting them to go down that fast. And not even that they're going down, but I mean, bro, the way that they started to being 500. I mean, I seen that the Wizards have the same record as them over the last 12 games, or a better record. It was something like
Yeah.
that, which is, I mean, like, come on. Well, you guys got the Spurs tomorrow. That's gonna be a good game. Luca versus Wemby.
And then I have a question for you though.
Hmm.
Does the OKC have another true second guy that can close a game if SGA can't? Can we
I
give
think they
that
look
title
for.
to Can we give that title to Jalen Williams? Is he that good where he can actually
I
go
don't
and
think
close
so.
games for you if SGA
Nah,
can't?
I don't think so. And I mean, Chet is good, but I don't think Chet is kind of like that all star. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to call him like an all star. Like at least you can say he's a top 2 or top 3 at his position. I don't think so. So you know what I mean? He's definitely a great complementary piece.
Hmm.
Cl- I don't even want to repeat that.
Complimentary,
Yeah,
complimentary piece.
complimentary. I think he's a great, that type of player, but I don't think that he's a player that you can give the ball to and say, "Give me a bucket." I don't think he's
Yeah,
that
and
guy.
I don't
Catch and
think J
shoot,
Bud's
I
in
think
neither.
he. No,
J
I
Dub
mean
isn't neither.
I think it'll be easier to give him the ball and tell him to go get you a bucket than for Chet, obviously though.
Yeah, yeah.
But I still don't think Jalen Williams, and he can do it. I'm not saying that he can't. I think he can go out in some games. You know what I mean? He can be feeling good that night. Hit a game winner. But
No,
now, can
yeah,
you
yeah.
ask him to do that for you? You know what I mean? I don't think so.
That's what I'm
I don't
talking
think
about.
so.
That's what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying he cannot get there. I'm not saying he cannot get there,
Yeah, I mean
but
he's still young.
he's still young. But can he be that guy now? Can he be the guy kind of like KD? And I don't want to keep spamming KD, but I just want to use KD as an example of a
Yeah,
vet guy that you just be like, bro, we need 2 buckets right now. It's close. We need them. Go get them.
right. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
tired. I'm fatigued. They have been double teaming me the whole game. I need 2 buckets, bro. I don't think they
Yeah.
got that over there.
Nah, I don't think so. You know what I would do if I was the OKC? I'm emptying out all those picks and I'm gonna go get me Giannis, bro. I would ruin the league like that.
That would be
Could
nasty,
you
bro.
imagine though?
That would be
Could you
nasty,
imagine?
bro.
You could just add Jalen Williams to like lessen those picks. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
fine with
Yep.
that, bro.
I'll
You
tra-
put
I
that's
I'll trade
five
Jalen
and
Williams. I'll trade Jalen Williams and some good amount of first round picks for
oh
for
heck yeah.
Giannis.
Yeah. They might actually get like a top 5 pick, bro. That's crazy. Sam Presti, bro, he deserves an award for what he's done. Now, bro, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about. I don't know if you've been seeing them quotes from JJ Redick. He's a funny guy. JJ Redick is funny, just like the stuff that he says. Now,
Hit me, boy.
have you seen the quotes that he said?
As the last one I saw, he said, I don't know what else to do with them.
Right? Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Now, what do you think the problem is, bro? Because I see a lot of chatter of players, not players, of fans saying how LeBron is kind of like to blame because since he's came back, the offense has been down. What do you have to say about that?
I feel it's a lack of intensity
From the team?
from the team in general.
Yeah, I think so too.
I feel like the team, like the game on Christmas Day. They look like they weren't in the game.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what was that. I don't know what was going on with that. I don't know. But have you noticed that like it's like if LeBron turned on hit a button when Austin Reeves got hurt?
You said
Did you
what?
notice that?
If I noticed that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
definitely
all like,
amped up his numbers. Yeah, he's definitely amped up his numbers.
what do you think it is?
I don't know, bro. Honestly, I haven't. I'm not. I don't even want to give too much of an input on it because I haven't been watching them as consistently. But I don't know, bro. I really don't know what it could be. I mean, I think it could just be just intensity, bro. And that obviously that starts up top, though. You know what I mean? That's kind of. I don't want to say JJ seems like a bad coach, but he can seem like a kind of like an annoying coach at times, at least. Because
I
all
feel
this
like you
thing, all
have
this
to
stuff
be
he's
though,
saying, you can
especially
be,
with
bro.
the
But
kind of
you're
with the
talking.
kind of personalities there.
Yeah,
Kind of have
I
to.
get what you're saying, but you can be like that on not to the media. You get what I'm saying? I feel like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
talks
yeah, yeah.
down to his players. Like he talks down about his players to the media. You know what I mean? Like
Yep,
which
yep,
he's
yep.
keeping it real, bro. I respect that he's doing that, but not I don't think that's a good recipe. At least from a head coach to be, saying stuff like that.
Yeah, neither
I don't
do I,
think.
to be honest. I don't think so neither, bro. I
Let me
don't think
see.
so
Let me
neither.
see.
I think there's some things that he should have reserved to himself. Like he
He
outright came
gets
out and
pissed,
said
bro.
he outright said it, like we haven't been playing well since LeBron came back. Like he legit came out and said that
Yeah,
like
that's
straight
what I'm
up
saying.
like
Like I
that.
respect that. If you feel that way, bro, you're the coach. Don't be scared. You know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
there's a lot of coaches I'm sure that have held back a lot just because LeBron was there. He
For
was.
sure,
They were
for
coaching
sure.
LeBron, so I think that can
Bro,
maybe
I one
show.
thing you know how I feel about LeBron James. We don't every time
Hmm.
I don't have to be explaining myself every time I'm gonna critique this man.
Of
You're
course,
my favorite player, but brother,
it
you
hurts
gotta
you to
either
say this. It's hurting you to say this right
brother,
now.
you have to stop with this whole father time playing into I'm a grandpa, bro. Either you are with the team or you're not. Either you're gonna
Hmm.
put yourself and want to be out there or just retire, bro. Because it's like, for example, like, oh, how do you feel? Like they're asking something about playing on Christmas Day. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I wish I could be with my family right now. Then go be with your family,
Right.
bro.
You're right. Yeah.
Talking about
Exactly.
that, he was in an interview talking about this time I want to go to sleep. Then go to sleep, bro, and don't
Yeah.
play. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, dude, we want to win. We want to win. So if you're gonna be here, just like collecting a paycheck, yes, you're playing, but your heart is not in it. You're ready to retire.
Right.
You're kind of
Right.
hinting at it, bro. Just retire, my guy. Just
I think it is
retire,
time. I think
and
it's time.
it's just pass the torch, bro. Because it's a little
Yeah.
annoying. And I'm not saying LeBron cannot play. Obviously, we've seen LeBron play right now.
But he
And
chooses when he wants to play. Like play
but
hard at least.
for me, it's just, as a fan, it's just a little annoying when I'm expecting the team
Yeah.
to perform and to do good, and then where we talking about things of the schedule, things about the season, and you're talking about how you want to be in bed, how you want to be with your. And I understand, obviously, who don't want to be with their family for Christmas, but bro,
Yeah.
that is not reassuring for me when we're having issues right now as a roster. We're having issues right now as a team. But we're having issues right now in the Western Conference, which is stacked and it's loaded. So if we would be winning and you say that, bro, I applaud. I'm like, yeah, man, get this guy the day off. You
Yeah.
know, because we killing it. He could have
Hmm.
the day off, but we're struggling right now. I don't want to hear that.
Right. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, though. I don't, because the thing is, when you're an NBA player or just an athlete in general, you know, at least for me, I really respect, or at least give more respect to players that they'll go in from start to finish and place and give their heart out. You know what I mean? Because that's your job at the end of the day. You're getting paid millions of dollars, to play a kid's game. So I think he takes days off. There might be like a Tuesday here that you're playing in Washington, and you're not gonna, which I get, it happens, naturally because the atmosphere and everything like that. But I can see him, just taking it a lot easier just because it's that, and then wanting to go harder on in this game, which I feel like as an athlete you can't be that type of player. I think you have to, all 82 games, bro, you have to be into it. I don't
I
think he's
disagree
into
with
it
you.
how he used to be.
I disagree with you, and I disagree with you because I'm not telling you not to lay off, to put you have to reserve yourself, especially if you want to make a run later on the season. LeBron James is in his 23rd year, so I
That's what I'm
understand.
saying, though.
So I understand that you're gonna have times where you're gonna just like take your foot off the gas. Listen, the time to do that is not on Christmas Day basketball. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like,
Hmm.
and I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. What I'm saying is, don't tell us, don't say comments like that when we are in positions of struggles, when we're struggling. Do it's like when people get blown out and they're laughing. You know what I'm talking about? It's
Yeah.
like, why are you laughing?
Blueberry, what's up, bro?
What's up, Dex? It's like,
But yeah.
I will never understand a guy or a player who just got blown out of the field, out of the court, out of the boxing ring, out of anything, and then he's laughing afterwards after a loss. I will never understand that.
Hmm.
So it's the same
Yeah, I don't
concept
get
with
that either.
this. It was the same concept with this. We're struggling, we're losing. Do not tell me you want to go to bed. Do not tell me that you're trying to that you're trying to be home right now for hot
Hmm.
cocoa or whatever. Nah, brother, that's not
Hmm.
what I'm trying to listen to.
And I get what you're saying for sure. Um, which obviously we disagree on this one, but I just feel like, and maybe it's not even him picking and choosing when he wants to. Maybe his body just doesn't allow him some days because, you know, he's just old. But that's where I feel like where you say just retire. If you can't give it your all, just retire. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of giving half a season of great basketball or at least of pure, not even half a season, bro. Because realistically now, has he even given you half of what they've already played of great basketball? I think he's had like some good games, like maybe like 10 or 12 games. I mean, he hasn't played that much though. But yeah, bro, I don't know. I don't if you're not I don't think I think he's done, bro. I think it's time for him. Let me see. And the thing is, these aren't even horrible numbers like what he's doing. It's just LeBron James. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of like,
Hmm.
I don't know, bro. Do you really want to end off on like being like a 15-point per game player? I don't think so. Which he's not gonna end up averaging 15. Yeah, bro. I mean, he had 17. Let me see. Let me read you these. Uh, 26, 31, 17. 24, 18, 23, 36. So his numbers is like you said though, since Austin Reeves has been hurt, they've been pretty good. Have you been seeing Kawhi, bro?
Yeah, he's snapping, bro.
Snap in, bro. That sucks that them injuries just like cooked his legacy. Even though his legacy is really good.
He's a Hall of Famer, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, bro. I wanted to play. You got anything you want to say? What we just talked about? I got a
Nah,
little game. I got a little game for us right now.
let's go,
All
baby.
right. So I haven't thought about the players. I wanted to do it right off the top of my head. So I'm gonna give you not even like I'm not gonna say the amount of players. I'm just gonna give you some player names, and I want you to tell me if they're overrated, underrated, or what's that word? I was telling you earlier about it too.
Fairly,
Let me see. Let me
properly
see.
rated.
Properly rated. Okay. So let me restart this. So I'm gonna give you some player names, and I want you to tell me if they're overrated, underrated, or properly rated. All right. I'll start
Perfect.
off
Let's
right away.
do it, baby.
All right. And I'll give you names, older names. I'm gonna give you newer names, players that are injured. I'm just gonna give you
Yeah,
some
yeah,
names
yeah.
and tell me how you feel about it. Okay, I'm gonna start off with Jason Tatum.
Properly rated.
Properly rated, I agree. I'm gonna give you Ja Morant.
Overrated.
Overrated. I agree with overrated. I think he's definitely his hype with the hype with him is not as hype as it used to be. Now, Paolo Banchero,
Underrated.
underrated. You really think so? I think he's
I, fe- I
properly.
I think that kid has a lot of potential.
He does have a lot of potential. He definitely does. Now, Sabonis.
Underrated.
I'm definitely going underrated. I'm definitely underrated. Bam Adebayo.
I feel like the hype for. I feel like he's properly rated right now.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
he's a little bit underrated. Just a little. Like I don't hear him at all, bro.
I
I
feel
think he's
I
still
feel
a
I
good
won't
center.
go underrated because he was truly appreciated a couple years ago, and then his
Yeah, he
game kind of
was.
like fell back. So now people are not as hyped with him. So he's properly rated.
Yeah,
He's a solid guy.
yeah. Donovan Mitchell.
Ooh,
That's a
that's
good
hard,
one.
right? That's a good one. I
I'm
go
gonna go
properly. I
underrated.
go. I go properly rated. Properly rated.
I feel like it's close. Properly rated and underrated. The only reason why I say underrated is because I don't think when people say, "Oh, give me the best guards or the best," point guard, you can call him a point guard in the NBA. I don't think that his name comes up in people's head. And I really think he is one of the best point guards in the NBA.
He's a shooting guard for sure.
I want to see exactly what he is. I'll check after.
Especially
No.
what's the guy with the dress that he plays with?
Darius Garland.
He's the point guard.
I don't really like him, bro.
But he is
I
the
don't
point
think.
guard of that team, though.
Yeah, I mean, we could. I swear Donovan Mitchell was, but we'll go with shooting guard. But either
Uh-huh.
way, though, even with shooting guard, I don't think that he really gets thought about as much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Anthony Edwards,
Properly rated.
I go properly rated as well. Um, Pascal Siakam,
Damn.
I think he's underrated, bro.
I go underrated.
Yeah, cause the reason I say underrated with him is he only gets talked about when he's playing on
On the
that.
playoffs.
You know what I mean? Like when everyone is watching, but when nobody's watching,
Yeah.
nobody talks about
Nobody
Pascal
talks about
Siakam
Pascal Siakam. That's so
at
true. I
all.
agree.
Dang.
These
I'm
are
trying to
easy,
think of
baby.
another. The thing is
These are
that there's some hard
easy.
ones. Let me see. Who can I think of? I like definitely not. Herb Jones.
No second head deep.
You don't know who Herb Jones is from the Pelicans?
Oh, the big kid.
No, no, no. That's Quincy
No sé quién
or
es Herb
Dairy
Jones
Queen.
entonces.
That's Dairy Queen.
No sé quién es Herb Jones.
You don't know Herb Jones.
Ponme gente
We'll go
que se
Desmond Bain.
conozcan.
We'll go Desmond Bain. You know who
Es,
you know who Herb Jones is.
vamos,
You gotta see him.
Desmond Bain is properly rated for the role that he
Properly rated?
plays. Yeah, for the role that he plays. I mean, he's
Yeah.
not a superstar. So for the role that he
No,
plays,
no, no,
I
no.
feel like you're getting a good second option, maybe third option with him.
Okay, I'll give you 2 or 3 more.
Okay.
Let's go Tyler Hero.
On I'm not overrated, obviously.
Overrated.
Yeah, he's overrated.
Why? Tyler Hero's overrated.
Yeah, I got him
I want to
overrated.
look his numbers up. Why do you think he's overrated though?
He's just overrated. He's just
But there has to
one-dimensional
be.
player.
I mean, but he has to be kind of like to be overrated. You have to be like at a certain level. Obviously, it's not like just because the
Is
only
he not the
superstar
face of the
level.
Miami Heat?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think
Who's the
people
face
look
of
at
the
the
Heat right
Miami
now?
Heat. I mean, I think you could look at Bam and say he's more of the face of Miami than Tyler Hero.
I don't know.
We'll go with who we were just talking about. Which and I'm gonna go with my answer with Tyler Hero. I think he's properly rated, by the
Mm.
way. We could go with Trey Young. I'm gonna go overrated.
I'll go underrated with Trey Young.
Under. I think Trey Young is a little overrated.
Just because we seen Trey Young do what he has done with a poorly developed team.
Yeah.
Imagine Trey Young with a proper developed team, with an actual team that he could contend with. I think
We could see it soon.
Yeah, hopefully I can see that happen, man. Man, I feel like I saw
Yeah, I
my
definitely want to see that soon. Now I would ask you about this guy, but I already would know your answer. I'll ask you anyways. Jaylen Brown.
properly rated.
I think it's properly rated too. And the last one, yeah, I'll go with James Harden.
James Harden in 2026,
Yeah,
underrated.
underrated. I go underrated too.
My guy can in 2026 can still give
He's
you
been playing.
buckets.
Yeah, he's been actually playing good, bro.
People
been
cannot
playing
fall
good.
asleep on James Harden, bro.
No, not at all. I definitely I hated on the guy for a little bit, but he's definitely good. I want to read his numbers real fast. Mm. He's averaging 25 points a game.
Who?
James Harden.
Woo!
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. They've been playing some good basketball. The Clippers have. I could definitely see a team. The only thing is that with Kawhi, you just don't know with Kawhi. But if Kawhi can stay healthy until the season is over, I can see them making even push on a playoff run. I could definitely see them. Let me see Westbrook. I should have asked you about Westbrook. Definitely underrated. What you want to get into now, brother? Done with the NBA?
No sé. Háblate algo. Let me read this real quick.
I wanted to get into a little bit of January 24. Boop, 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 boop. There's another one too, actually, that's coming up. For the
Jan
BMF.
31. Oh.
When is the BMF? I actually want to
Um,
look that up.
that's gonna be
not
Charles
more
Oliveira and
Rivera.
Max Holloway.
Yeah, we're gonna rival that one.
Yeah, you know I'm going with my boy Charles.
And you know I'm with my man Max. Which honestly, I think who has the odds? I think Charles Oliveira would have the odds on that.
I'm super excited for this year of MMA, baby. Especially on the
Yeah.
UFC with the new Paramount deal. I know they're gonna try put bangers together. January 24th at the T-Mobile Arena, that's in Las Vegas. The main card will be with the main event starting, well, not starting, but finishing. The main event will be Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. I really hope Justin Gaethje knocks out Paddy Pimblett.
Amanda
Kayla
Nunes
Ha-
is winning.
Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes. I think Kayla is gonna honestly, I don't think you can take that much time off and come and compete against a world champion. I think Kayla Harrison is gonna submit Amanda Nunes. And that's
How
my
long she
prediction
been
for
out
that
for?
fight. A couple years, I think 2 years, 2 to 3 years, I think.
Man, why? Do you know why?
She's just retired. She's the
She's
greatest female
coming back
fighter
now.
of all time, and she's retired. Now she's
Yeah.
coming back. Sean O'Malley versus Song Yodong. I'm going with Song Yodong on this one, baby.
Yeah.
I'm going with Song Yodong for this fight.
Talk to me
For the
about the next fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a super entertaining bantamweight matchup for sure. Song Yodong has hands. He fights
I don't know who
hard.
that is.
Waldo Cortes Acosta, perdóname, mi hermano. Déjame decirlo otra vez. Waldo Cortes Acosta versus
Así
Derek
mismo.
Lewis, baby, and we're gonna make history by knocking the beast out, baby. We're gonna be knocking this man out. Waldo Cortes Acosta, brother, we're rocking with you full on. Full on, my guy. Estamos contigo, mi hermano, hasta el final en esta pelea. Sabemos que tú vas a romper con Derek Lewis. Necesitamos los boletos, mi hermano. Nosotros pagamos los tickets. Just get us in, my guy. Queremos estar con la bandera
Así
dominicana
mismo,
en la
claro.
primera fila, mi hermano.
De
En la
una vez,
primera
ahí
fila.
mismo.
Y la que va a comenzar va a ser Jen Silva contra Arnold Allen. Eso va a ser una tremenda pelea también en featherweight. And that's going to be a toss-up for me, honestly, because Jen Silva, if he can control his emotion, not go crazy with his entries and just leaving himself exposed as like he did for the Diego Lopez fight, he just kind of forgot about. He turned that into
I
a
knew he
dog
looked
fight instead of a
familiar,
strategic
bro. I
fight.
knew he looks familiar.
Yeah, brother. I think that could be a super interesting fight. Now, that's 324. January 31st, the same month, we're gonna have 325 with Volkanovski versus Lopez too.
Oh, really?
And this fight is probably gonna be Volkanovski's last fight. This fight is gonna be his retiring fight. And what a beautiful fight it will be, or wait to retire if he wins, especially in Australia. They're gonna be fighting in Australia, and he is from Australia. So, yeah, brother. I mean, we saw him get rocked against Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez has heavy hands. Alexander Volkanovski fought a super technical and clean fight. And regained his title after Ilia Topuria moved up to 155. And this is going to be a big rematch, big storyline. I'm going with my boy Alexander Volkanovski, Diego Lopez. Te quiero mucho también, mi hermano, pero it's that fairy tale ending. Tú sabes, like, I feel like that is something that is taken away from a lot of the fighters. Fighters never get the chance to leave in their own terms. The game always makes them kind of retire or kind of pushes them back through the back doors. It would just be refreshing to see another kind of like Habib Nurmagomedov story where he just said, this time my time is now. You know, it's time for me to retire and retire on the mountaintop. I wish the same for the legend Alexander Volkanovski, just to retire on the mountaintop.
Yeah, that'll be nice to see.
Yeah. Dan Hooker versus Boniet Saint-Denis.
He's fighting again?
is coming. Yeah, he's coming after the knockout against oh man, I forgot his name. Bro, I hate when this happens, when I forget their names and then the stream ends and then I remember. Dariush.
Right away.
Dariush against
Dariush. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one dude that you guys had the reaction?
Yeah.
He knocked him out.
Yeah.
And which is 326? There's 326 that you mentioned.
This is gonna be 325. 325 is gonna be this one.
Oh,
so and he's gonna be fighting Dan Hooker.
Okay.
I honestly did not expect this fast of a turnaround for Dan Hooker after that domination that Arman Tsarukyan had over him, after the punishment that Arman Tsarukyan made him endure. I was not expecting this fast of a turnaround for Dan Hooker. I mean, but that's just let you know that this guy is a psychopath. He lives for fighting.
Yeah, he looks like a psychopath.
Yeah, I love Dan Hooker, man. That guy is a true warrior.
Now, I wanted to ask about what's up with Arman Tsarukyan? What's next for him, real fast, before we get into the rest?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I don't know where.
I think he deserves a title shot over
Gaethje and
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think he definitely deserves it over them.
I think what is going to be, we don't know when Ilia Topuria is coming back. He's dealing with the legal issues with his former partner, and we don't know when he's coming back. This fight between Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett is for the interim champion. So they're gonna be basically the interim champion while we wait for Topuria to come back and then unify both titles and be the undisputed champion. Do you understand how that works? It's kind of, let's just call it like a substitute teacher.
Right, exactly. So, but then when he comes back, they're gonna have to fight.
The true champion will be still
Ilia
Ilya Tupuria, because these two guys are fighting for a title, but they're not truly beating the champion for that title. You know.
Right. They
So
get for the title shot. Is that kind of what it is,
exactly.
basically?
No, no, no.
Okay.
There will be the interim champion. Whoever
Right.
whoever wins this fight will leave the octagon with a belt.
Okay. Okay. But I'm saying they're the interim champion. Yeah. So
Mhm.
it's interim is in the name. So when Ilya comes back, do they have to fight? Is my
Yeah,
question.
whoever's holding the
Okay.
interim champion has to fight that undisputed champion.
Okay. Okay.
Now, what I believe is, I think this is how it might work out. Whoever wins from Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett becomes the interim champion, and Arman Sarukian fights the interim champion. So and I don't like this because this means 2 fights of inactivity for
Right.
Ilya Tupuria. I know
Mhm.
he's not. I know he hasn't left the gym. I know he hasn't stopped training, but ring rust is real. It's very different hitting the pads than actually being in motion and fighting inside the
Right.
octagon. Than fighting inside the ring. So,
Mhm.
I want Ilya to come as soon as possible. Rename his throne. Um, and if he does that, then Arman Sarukian is still kind of like out of the loop. Because let's say Gaethje, for example, wins the interim champion, and then Ilya Tupuria says, "I'm back." Now who's Arman Sarukian fighting now? Paddy Pimblett to see who
Right.
fights the winner between
Yeah. Yeah.
Gaethje and Ilya Tupuria. You know what I'm talking about? So he's kind of
Mhm.
like on this weird gray
He's
area
like floating, and
where
he
he's
did that
kind
to
of
himself.
floating. Yes.
He
Yeah,
did that
that
to himself.
definitely the UFC is not happy with him.
No, I mean he definitely messed up by missing weight. That's what he did. He said it was like his back or something though.
Yeah.
No.
But he
I
said it
think
was
he's
his back, but it was
lying.
actually he actually no, he came out. He actually missed weight. Um, but yeah, Rafael Fisif is going to be fighting Mauricio Ruffi. I'm gonna put my chips on Mauricio Ruffi on this one, although he's coming from a defeat. I still think Mauricio Ruffi is an extremely dangerous striker. He's gonna fight a striker.
Hmm.
And yeah, I think I'm going with Mauricio Ruffi on this one. Tai Tuavasa versus Talison Teixeira. That's gonna be a great heavyweight fight. That's not gonna last
Bro,
around. They're gonna
that was
definitely
the
knock
dude
each
I
other
told
out.
you. Yeah, that 6'7" dude, the Teixeira dude.
Yeah,
That was the one who I was telling you about. That Derek
Derek
Lewis. I was
Lewis
like, there's no
rocked
way he's
him,
gonna beat him, bro. And now he caught me off guard. Derek Lewis
but I
caught
feel
me
like
off
that fight
guard.
was still stopped too soon. He got up to his feet. He was
Yeah,
still
yeah,
able to
yeah.
defend himself. He got to thingy.
It was
He got
stopped a
something.
little
And then
fast.
Dustin Jacoby versus Jimmy Crute is gonna fight. That's gonna be in the light heavyweight action. This is definitely gonna be a KO potential fight. Man, yeah.
Open Elliott.
Huh?
But this guy named Open Elliott se parece a ti también.
But yeah, brother, this fight this year, with the new Paramount era, um, they're gonna start the year with 2 big title fights with big names.
That's right. It's the
Uh,
new era.
so
Paramount
so
Plus.
is it good? It's gonna be a good beginning to the year, and it's this month too, bro. I cannot wait, brother. I
Yeah,
cannot wait.
I can't wait either. I was hoping
And
they got
guys,
Waldo in.
we will be streaming. We will be streaming our reactions for those
Oh
events. All right,
yeah,
we will be
yeah,
streaming our
yeah.
reactions for those events.
Especially heck yeah. January
Mm-hmm.
24th, bro. We have to watch that one, bro.
We have to, bro.
Um,
I wanna say this before you go. Um,
Emil, dime a ver, mi
mi
hermano.
hermano Emil, what up, my bro? I want to say this before Emil. Hear this out, brother. Um, there's gonna be a White House fight later this year.
Do you know when?
I think it's in June, if my mind don't
Okay.
fail me. You can double check though.
I did look it up though, but I don't know. They don't have like an official date though. That's the
They don't
thing.
have it, but everything is basically set out. Supposedly, there could be the potential of 6 to 7 title fights on that card, bro.
No way, bro.
So the main card is probably gonna be all title fights, bro. Which I don't know how that could jeopardize the remainder of the year. I do
Yeah,
not know how that
for
could
real.
jeopardize that, but
June
supposedly
14th.
that could happen. Now, the other thing is this: Conor McGregor is set to fight on this card. Okay. And guess who he called out?
Was that what he called Floyd when he called out Floyd Mayweather?
He called out Floyd Mayweather for
Oh
this
my
fight,
god!
brother.
But for like UFC, obviously UFC. But you think I don't
For an
think
MMA
Mayweather would
fight.
do it.
I don't think Mayweather would do it, but honestly, bro, I wouldn't be mad if they just alterate the rules for this one fight alone, and it's just and let it just be stand up, no
Yeah,
takedowns, no submissions,
UFC gloves
but
and
you
all
can kick
everything.
because Floyd has to feel them kicks on them little skinny
Yeah,
legs,
yeah.
you know. Uh,
Gotcha.
bro, I'm not
Lo
gonna lie,
tumba de una.
that would be dope. Seeing Floyd Mayweather on, even if it's
Yeah,
bro, like with set rules like to help him, like
right.
to help him,
Yeah,
because obviously
it would be cool.
you're not gonna throw him in there like, okay, you can do full jiu-jitsu on this guy who never experienced that, like, it's like, I don't think that. But brother, I mean, I think that is the kind of fight that McGregor has to do, something
Yeah,
like that.
because
After the
Michael Chandler,
performance
I
of
wouldn't want to see.
Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett, I do think Conor McGregor knocks Michael Chandler out. Um, but you still carry the same risk because Michael Chandler still carry
Yeah,
tremendous power on his legs. He's like a little dynamite. Um, but yeah, bro, I think this has to be the fight though, where Conor McGregor just says like, "This is it." I'm truly like
yeah.
away from the sport. Like, he's already retired, and he does kind
Hmm.
of like pick at certain topics and certain things that's happening within the MMA community and boxing world, kind of
Hmm.
to maintain his name in the eye of the spectators under the light.
Hmm.
And I'm not gonna say importance because that's the thing that Conor McGregor has made himself so big that he doesn't have to ever throw a punch again to be relevant. You know.
No,
Now there's
no.
reports that's coming out that the Trump family is going to invest, I think, $23 million on his sports business. He
Wow,
has like a sport business. I think it's sport
Jesus.
drinks and stuff like that. So he's not going to be an associate with the Trump family, with Trump Jr. being the main investment in there. So um, just focus fully into the political aspect that you're trying to do, and I think you could have success in, because the country of Ireland, like many other countries who have kind of separated themselves from the left ideology and these crazy agendas that the left have trying to implement all over Europe and here in the US. So he's definitely can find the support of people who are tired of how things have been ran and how things have gone left and how things have gone towards the trash in Ireland. So
Yeah,
focus fully on your political ambition and on your business side of things, bro, because he's a very successful
yeah. It's way too much on this
businessman,
plate.
very successful businessman, and just keep your eyes focused on Christ. He is a believer. You have to leave the dance with who brought you there. God blessed you. God gave you the opportunity to be where you are right now. Stick with God. Do not turn now.
Hmm. Amen. Yeah, I agree, bro. I mean, the thing is, what is he's definitely done after this. I don't even think there would be anything for him, even if he wanted to. You know, the thing is with the White House is kind of this is definitely more of an entertainment thing. You know, that's kind of how they're viewing it. So they're definitely gonna try to get those big names in there just to ramp up those views. Now, I did wanted to ask you before you went on with Conor McGregor, which I agree 100%. You think that they'll fit John Jones into this card?
He really wants to. He really wants to participate on this card. I mean, we're talking about this might be the greatest card, the greatest UFC event ever assembled,
Yeah.
ever developed. So obviously, you got these big names wanting to be part of this event that is gonna probably go down in sporting history, not even MMA
Yeah,
history,
bro.
but in sporting
Yeah.
history. And they did something very big with this sphere when they did Noche Night, or like the Noche fight or something like that. Which is it was with
Uh,
the Mexican, basically for Mexican Heritage Month, or Heritage. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was a Mexican theme night. I think it was
mm,
for Mexican Independence Day. I think that's what it was. and they did it on the
Okay.
Sphere. Did you got to watch that? I mean, it was insane. It was crazy, bro. It
I
was
think I
crazy.
did. I think I did watch it. Who fought in that card? Who was the main fight?
Sean O'Malley versus I think it was versus Marab. I think that's when Marab became the champion. I think
I
it was on
think
the
I
Sphere.
think I did see that fight. Was that after
Uh,
300?
Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grosso. Yo creo I think it was also. Um, there was a good there were some fighters. I think those are the two main ones that I comes to my head. Oh, it might have been um Zhang Wei Li. I it might have been her. Now I don't remember.
306. I think I'm pretty sure I did watch this. Yeah, I did. I did watch this. That was when I saw Diego Lopez fight for the first time too. That was when
Sean
I was
O'Malley
like,
versus Marab, Alexa Grosso versus Valentina Shevchenko, Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. Uh, yeah,
yeah, this was a pretty good card.
but it's not
Joshua
even. But
Van.
but I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is a good card, but for the
Yeah.
Sphere, I feel like it wasn't enough.
Yeah, because the Spear was like a big thing, brother. Kind of like that was like really popular at the
The amount
time.
of money that went into making the Sphere was crazy too. Like, but
The amount of money they
yeah.
still waste to this day because of
Imagine
that.
imagine Pereira on the Sphere though, bro.
Oh
When that
my
Pereira
god.
was a steaming train at that moment,
Yeah.
bro.
What's up with
Um,
him?
I
I
think
don't know
he's gonna.
what's
I
next for
think
him.
I think he might be fighting on heavyweight, bro. Um,
Yeah, you think he goes up?
yeah. Do they have him right now for any fight?
Mm, I haven't heard anything. Alex Pereira. No, I don't see anything. Did you see who he's dating?
No official next fights. He's currently scheduled for a fight in early 2026. His injury recovery timing will dedicate when he's clear for action. Yeah, I think I saw who's he's dating. I forgot her name though.
Say Tracy
Tracy's
Cortez or
Tracy
something.
something. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
Mexican.
Yeah. But they're not Mexicanita.
Yeah, I know his ex was like celebrating when he got lost against
Who, Pereira's ex?
Perez ex was
Pero había un
definitely
video. There was a
celebrating.
video.
Yeah, she was celebrating
No
when he lost
way.
against Ankalaev. Like, bro, you were legit laying
Wow.
in bed with me, bro. You was legit
That's
laying in
probably
bed with
why.
me.
Ahora, déjame decirte algo.
You was
That's
over here
probably
making me
why he went so
breakfast,
hard the second fight.
bro. Probably,
Nada
bro.
más
Like,
por
bro,
eso. Just because of
like
that,
what's
bro.
wrong with women, bro? Sometimes, bro,
That would
chicks
piss
can be
me off.
weird sometimes, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You're
What's wrong
gonna,
with you,
yeah,
bro?
bro. He
Salty for
raged
what, bro?
after
Like
that.
you hating on my success now? Like, get out of here, bro. Go find yourself a banker now. No
Que tu
disrespect to my
gomero,
bankers.
no,
No,
porque tu gomero.
no disrespect to my bankers though. But yeah, bro. I mean, if you hating on my
I
success,
can't.
like, get
I
out of
don't
here, boy.
stand, bro. I gotta find that, bro. Alex Pereira X. I'll find that after the stream. Wow, bro. You know, like, have you ever like seen like a man go through something, como like, let's say get cheated on or something, y como like you feel it for them, bro?
Bro, for
Is it just
real,
me?
bro.
Loco, esa vaina loco hasta me cojonó a mí. Alex Pereira's wife just stayed, bro.
When? Like what I just said?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
bro.
bro.
I don't know, bro.
I know that bothered the heck out of him.
Bro, it's crazy,
Oh,
bro.
but she's
It's
like she
crazy.
speaks English.
Yeah.
Oh. Di que no more chamba. Ay, cuyale. I
Bro.
just see Conor McGregor's tweet about this. Yeah, I
What he
can't
said,
do
what
it
he
right
said,
now.
what he
I
said.
can't.
Yeah,
I can't
just
even
show
say
me.
it.
Just show me.
Bro,
Just
I
pull
don't
it up.
want
Let
to
me
get
read it. Just let me.
copyrighted.
Nah, we're not gonna get copyrighted. Just pull it up. Pull it up. Let me read it. Let me read it right now. Let me read it, boy.
Yo, Conor McGregor is a clown, bro.
Eh.
Yeah, this guy is crazy. But look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know. Can you hear it?
No,
No, right?
no, I can't.
Okay, I'm gonna redo it. Bro, he is hilarious, bro.
Bro, but why, bro? Like, why are you so mad
Yeah, I
about it, bro?
don't.
Because I don't want to be with you no more. Like, what's wrong with you?
Right.
We have a new light heavyweight champion.
You can hear it now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No more Shama Kama.
Hating ass.
So he lost at the International Women's Day. Maybe that's a sign, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, go take a
New
shower, bro.
light heavyweight champion Ankalaev. Congrats.
Come on, boy.
He did a really
Bro,
good
take it
job.
out of there,
Yes,
bro. I don't
you
want to
guys
see
were
this girl,
talking.
bro.
Nah, bro.
I don't
She's
see this girl.
pissing me off right
She's
now,
pissing
bro.
me off, bro. Yeah, bro. That's why my guy came and legit
Nah,
destroy
man.
Ankalaev on the second
Yeah,
turn
bro.
around.
I promise you that video
Now, I have a
itself,
question
bro.
for you. I have a question for you before we go, before we wrap up.
Mhm.
What is deal breakers for you in women? Comment below what are deal breakers for you. It could be as simple as for example something that doesn't have to be personal, relationship wise, personally. It doesn't have to be basically personality. Like you can, for me, for example, it could be cigarettes or a smoker. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like that could be a deal breaker.
I
But
think
now you can
nails.
look.
I think nails is a big thing for me.
What do you mean nails, bro?
Like having dirty nails and like like you know what I'm saying. Like you gotta. I feel like you gotta have at least like if you can keep your hands nice and your feet nice and clean and your nails.
Yeah.
That's the deal breaker for me, bro. Like if I see a girl and I see any dirt under the nails or anything,
Yeah, bro.
nothing.
Yeah, get
My
away
girl,
from me, bro.
I would tell my girl, I'd be like, hey, babe, gotta tighten up.
Damn, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not even gonna let you do my sister-in-law
Yeah.
like that. Bro.
No, but she not, bro. I mean, we've been together 12 years. Obviously, she don't have dirt under her nails.
I was gonna say, bro, because bro, I've been with my girl 10
No.
years. I've never seen dirt on the
I've
fucking
never
girl's nail,
seen.
not
Yeah, I've
once,
never
bro.
seen. No, that's what I'm saying. Like if I see that, there's no way, bro.
That's
Hell
what
no.
you should have said. If I see that, not you just said.
No.
I tell my girl. You
No, I
gotta
said
go,
I'll
you know?
tell my girl. I said I'll
Yeah.
tell my girl. Go back, Emil. Yeah. No, I said I'll tell my girl. Hell no, bro.
Nah,
That's
bro.
a deal
Nah.
breaker. Nah, I can't do that.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. All these yelling, like super loud,
Mm-hmm.
head moving in the air, little ponytail here,
Like the
head
Indians.
shaking like.
Right.
Bruh. Oh no.
But yeah, I agree.
Emil, give me a deal breaker for you, bro. Give me a deal breaker.
Emil no tiene deal breaker ahora. Me está fiesta. Emil, dile.
Lord. Oh, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me, man.
Emil está free. Ay, carajo. En eso no, man. Is there anything else that we missed? Oye, mira, a mí no me importa nada. Yo te lo dije. Ay, cocha. I'm trying to think of if we missed anything with the NBA. Oh, bro, did you ever get my DM on that's the 24th, bro. I think that might be the 24th. The Rockets are gonna play in Philly. I know you probably don't
No,
have
they're
no
not.
interest in watching them play.
No, I do. That would be a cool. That would be a cool game to watch.
I wanted to go see the Lakers too, but I don't think they'll be here. I'm trying to go see LeBron. Trash, huh?
Bro, shut up, bro.
Sixers. There was bro. Also, um, yo quiero tirarme un plan ahí va tirarnos para to see the baseball classic, bro.
Me
Even if
too,
it's
bro.
for a weekend, bro. Like de viernes a
We have
domingo,
to.
podemos ir, literally.
We
Catch two
had,
games, bro.
bro. We had it, bro. We
Right.
had it, bro. All right, guys. Guys, make sure to share, like, subscribe. We're gonna be
Yes,
wrapping up
sir.
here. We have great topics. But like always, gonna finish and close the session. We're giving the last and final word to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. We're gonna be reading today on Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8 and 9, which says, "For by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not your own doing. It is the gift of God, not a result of work, so that no one may boast. What do we read here in Ephesians? And I'm gonna say this real quick. That by grace we have been saved. There's nothing on this earth that you can do that will give you salvation. The only thing that gives you salvation is the grace of our Lord and Jesus Christ. His word says that he is the path, he is the truth, and that he is life. And nobody enters or reaches the Father if it's not through him. So, if you do want to be saved, my brothers, if you guys want to follow and understand that God is the life, all you have to do is surrender to him. That's all you have to do, and salvation is granted. Now, after that, we do have to walk and try to model our lives after the steps of Jesus Christ. But there's no doing in this world that you could do. Doesn't matter how many homeless people you feed. Doesn't matter how many water wells you build that will buy you. There's no way of buying yourself salvation. We only are saved through the grace of Christ. So I wanted to leave you guys with that word today. And like always, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with your mom, your grandma, your uncle, your auntie.
Emil también
ex.
con todo tu militar. Con todos
A
los
todos,
panas de ella.
a todos los militares de la base, para que se embullen
Mándaselo
ahí,
a todos.
para que se embullen. Like always, guys, when you guys are watching us, you guys always have to be ready for hot takes, heavy hits, and big debates. We'll
Yes,
leave you
sir.
guys with this. This was the final word, guys.
It's the final word. You know what it is. Now it's the final word. It's the final word. It's the final word.